At first glance, it looks like an ordinary copper coin, the kind that might sit unnoticed in a drawer or get lost between couch cushions. Most people would never imagine that a small 1-cent coin could carry any real significance. Yet the 2011 China 1-cent coin tells a much bigger story than its size suggests, and that story is exactly why collectors around the world have begun paying close attention to it. This coin was minted during a quiet but important transition period in China's monetary history. By 2011, everyday cash usage was already starting to decline, especially for the smallest denominations. Inflation had reduced the practical buying power of 1 cent to almost nothing, and digital payments were slowly becoming part of daily life. As a result, coins like this were produced with less urgency and circulated for a very short time before fading out of common use. What makes this coin especially interesting is how quickly it disappeared from circulation. Many people ignored it, left it behind, or discarded it entirely because it felt worthless in daily transactions. Over time, massive quantities were either damaged through heavy use or removed from circulation altogether. While production numbers may appear high on paper, the number of surviving coins in collectible condition is surprisingly low. The design of the coin is simple, but that simplicity reflects an era that no longer exists. The metal composition, the minting style, and the date all capture a moment just before China's economy shifted heavily toward cashless systems. This makes the coin a historical marker rather than just spare change. Collectors value it not for what it could buy, but for what it represents. Condition plays a huge role in its desirability. Most 2011 1-cent coins show signs of wear, scratches, dull surfaces, or edge damage. Finding one with sharp details, original color, and minimal handling marks is extremely rare. These higher-grade examples are the ones that drive serious interest in the collector market. The fewer untouched coins that remain, the more valuable each one becomes. Another factor adding to its appeal is the growing international interest in modern Chinese coinage. As collectors look beyond ancient and silver coins, modern-era pieces with short circulation periods are gaining attention. The 2011 1-cent coin fits perfectly into this category. It is modern enough to feel familiar, yet rare enough to feel exclusive. For many collectors, the excitement comes from the contrast between face value and collector value. A coin that once had almost no purchasing power has now become something people actively search for. That transformation creates curiosity and conversation, especially among new collectors who are surprised by how much history can be packed into such a small object. The coin also symbolizes the end of an era. Low-denomination coins are becoming obsolete worldwide, and China is no exception. Owning this coin is like holding a final chapter of physical currency before technology took over. That emotional connection adds another layer of value that goes beyond metal and numbers. Because of all these factors, short circulation, poor survival rate, historical timing, and rising collector demand, the 2011 China 1-cent coin has quietly moved into a higher tier of modern collectibles. It is no longer just a coin you pass over. It is a piece that invites closer inspection and deeper appreciation. What once seemed insignificant now tells a powerful story of economic change, disappearing currency, and hidden value. And that is exactly why this small coin continues to surprise people who take the time to learn its story. $1,100.